What's going on, collectors? Optical 20 here for another video review. This time it's Carmelo Anthony from Enterbay, and you can purchase this figure at bigbadtoystore.com. Just click the link on the description. You can buy other 1/9 figure, or if you're into 1/6 as well, at Big Bad Toy Store. $4 shipping, no NRD, so you can't really beat that. So as far as the packaging, it's the same packaging as the old, the 1/9. I actually like this artwork that they do, and the box is, is decent enough that it won't take up too much space. It doesn't come with a shipper, so if you buy it from, if you, let's say, Enterbay, they'll just ship it in the like in a white envelope, and if you buy it from Big Bad Toy Store, they'll properly box it. So if you're into boxes, I would say just go to Big Bad, because if you buy it from Enterbay, it would get destroyed. So as far as accessories, it comes with a bunch of hands, a ball, this sticker with the New York Knicks logo on it, the stand, the transparent stand with a magnet on it, and of course that the Knicks logo. And we all know he doesn't play for the Knicks anymore, but it's an older figure. He comes with his headband. And as far as the figure itself, you're still gonna get the Knicks colorway with this nice. I don't think it's part of his socks, but it's still nice. This black band, and you see the plastic around his knee area or his calf area to avoid staining. It would still happen, but as far as his overall outfit, New York here with two armbands, which is pretty cool, because with Russell Westbrook, I believe he only came with one, even though he sometimes wears two. You can still see his tattoos here. As far as 1/9 is concerned, I noticed that the tattoos are not that, because you got a smaller canvas as well, but it's not as detailed as the one their counterpart in 1/6. So you kind of sacrifice something because of the smaller scale, and you see a lot of joints. You see on his knee, although you see that as well, having double jointed knee. You see that as well on the 1/6 scale, and as like I said earlier, I have not seen any custom 1/9 yet. At least maybe I haven't searched hard enough, but I know in 1/6 there's a bunch of like third-party uniforms that you can use, because if you've seen my review, I have the Russell Westbrook from Oklahoma City for 1/9 scale, and they are teammates now. So it would have been just nice to have a different uniform for Carmelo Anthony, but so far nothing as of yet. But I'm okay with him having the New York Knicks uniform. I believe when it's all said and done, he is going to be remembered mostly for me as a Knick. Some people would argue it would be as a Nugget, because he did a lot of good things with the Denver Nuggets. But I don't know, this New York is a big market, and he spent a lot of time there. As far as Headsculpt is concerned, it's not spot on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see, especially when you put the headband on, but it's it's a little chubby, but not in this portrait. I don't know what went wrong here. Maybe the shape of the face, maybe it's a little bit rounder or so. I can see it from the eyes and nose. Maybe the lips was a bit off, but it's not spot on. I would give it, if I have to score it, I would say 7 out of 10. It's there, but for a casual fan, maybe somebody that, just doesn't know Enterbay, even if you showed it to me, and I don't see the orange and blue, for example, I'll probably guess it was Carmelo, maybe. I don't know, but it's like I said, unlike LeBron James or James Harden or even Steph Curry, who I think wasn't spot on either, this was a bit weak in terms of likeness, but it's there. It's Enterbay, and you're always gonna get like I said, mentioned earlier, with the headband on, it might be a little better, and the camera is just in his face right now, giving you some close-up shots here, but yeah, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe 7 would be a bit generous. Maybe 6. 7 because of the paint application is still pretty strong. His mustache, his beard, he got that fade going on for him. Even the hair. He got the eyes, I believe, but other than that, it's pretty passable. And I'll throw a couple of poses before we wrap this thing up. This is him kind of like holding the ball. I really do like the stand, the magnetized. For some reason, my LeBron one wasn't the best to pose around because I don't know, maybe he's just too heavy. But never had any issues with other figures. And to be quite honest with you, I am liking this scale. I would say more than the 1/6 scale. The 1/9 scale for me is doesn't take up a whole lot of space. They're really fun to pose around, and I tried taking pictures of them. Yes, they do have maybe significantly more joints, so if you take a picture of them, let's say, and post it on Instagram, you kind of see that it's a toy right away because of the joints. But because of the likeness, the paint application, it doesn't really matter that much. And one more pose here, like he's dunking with 2 hands. If you are familiar with Carmelo's game, he likes to dunk with 2 hands, kind of just flush it down, barely touching the rim. We haven't seen a lot of those lately. He is getting up there in age, kind of losing some of his athleticism. Speaking just basketball wise, I know he's gonna pick up his option for next year for Oklahoma. No one's gonna pay him almost, is it 27 million a year? This is a high price tag to pay for somebody like Carmelo Anthony at this stage of his career. But New York give him that contract. Did I get a good deal with OKC with Cantor? That's debatable. I do believe that Indiana got a good deal with a rental Paul George if he ends up being a rental to OKC because of the emergence of Oladipo. And Oladipo is a number 2 pick, so he just didn't work out for Magic and OKC. But now it looks like he found a home in Indiana, so good for him. I am interested to see what's going to happen to Carmelo Anthony next year, because he even brushed the notion of coming off the bench when he was asked. And at this point in his, Dwayne Wade is coming off the bench nowadays, and I wouldn't make an argument. I'm pretty sure that Dwayne Wade has a better overall career than Carmelo Anthony. Without a doubt, I think Dwayne Wade is going to be in the Hall of Fame. I would say Carmelo Anthony deserves to go as well, but overall, I'll pick Dwayne Wade's career any day of the week. And size comparison wise, is almost at the same size as LeBron, but as you can see, he is a bit taller than his teammate in OKC in Russell Westbrook, and rightfully so. I believe Westbrook is around 6'3", 6'4", and Melo is maybe 6'8", 6'9". So there should be a bigger difference there, but overall it's okay. And that's it, guys. Hopefully this video helps you out. If you are a big fan of Carmelo Anthony, this is, I would say, the most a premium figure that you would get for him. I don't think he's going to be made in 1/6 because of the uncertainty and where he's going at this point of his career. He might bounce around some teams, so if you do purchase him, be ready to change the jerseys a couple of more times maybe throughout his career. So if you are a big fan, I would say this is a must-have. If not, it's not a great figure. I'm an NBA fan, so I would get it regardless. But overall, it's Enterbay. You can't go wrong. 1/9 scale. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do. I review a lot of 1/9 and 1/6 scale. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I post pictures there. Sometimes. Every once in a while. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.